everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Beans on Cake. First of all, I'd like to say, sorry about the fact that I haven't uploaded in such a long time. I became quite sick, and if I wasn't sick, something else was going on. I'm okay. I'm getting there. But I also wanted to introduce you to something that some of you, those of you who grew up in the same kind of era of YouTube as I did, will recognise, and that is this. This is Stampy's good old Sky Island challenge, and this was something I did several times as a kid, and I want to have a go at doing it now when there's actually an audience. Oh, there's a village. Ooh. So if you don't know what this is, I will be giving as much information as I can in the description, but I have a feeling that if you are finding this video, you probably know what this is. I can't do that. Hold on. You probably know what this is already. No, no, ow, ow. Okay. Right. Okay, this is not going to plan at all. Come on, please. What have I created there? Okay, right, I'm gonna just... Nope, I do not like where this is going, come on. Okay, I've created cobblestone, I can't think about it. I got distracted there, sorry. If you have no idea what this challenge is, that's okay. I will be giving as much information as I can in the description about what it is, how it all works, everything like that. And I will also be explaining a different format that I'm going to be doing with my recording to hopefully mean that it is a little bit more me. Whilst I was enjoying doing the no bed challenge, it was also the process of recording was I wasn't enjoying the recording, which is partly why I took the break for as long as I did. But hopefully with this new format, things will be a bit different. So I'm going to basically just record as if I'm playing, and play the way I used to when I was younger, where there was, I don't know if anybody ever did this, but where you just kind of ended up talking to yourself as if there was an audience, even though half the time there wasn't, but you still kind of acted like there was, and I'm basically doing that. So instead of the more, there we go, the more, not necessarily scripted, but like more planned out, like this is what I'm going to do kind of thing, like it is going to be more relaxed and more of me. I realise I have waffled for a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm going to, whilst I cut this cobble, yeah, whilst I mine this cobblestone, I'm going to roll the first challenge.
Here is your first challenge. You need to try to craft 5 torches. And it might sound very easy at first, but it can actually be quite difficult. And remember, don't go into challenge 2 or any of the other challenges until you've completed challenge 1. But that's the first challenge. Good luck.
Okay, so there you go. There you have it. The first challenge is to craft 5 torches. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't like this challenge because I didn't like the fact that it was an odd number, and I also didn't like having to create 5 rather than just 4 or 8. But hey, we're here now. So, yes. So I'm going to. I've got enough cobblestone to. I've got a sapling. Cool. I was hoping I had one. I was looking for one. I've got enough cobblestone to make a furnace, which means that I can get the charcoal to make the thing. But I also want to give myself some tools and stuff, just so that I have them. Don't burn. There we go. But yeah, I really hope that this new format works. And again, like, I might be doing challenges that are, I am, in this case, what, 13 years too late for, but they're challenges that I actually enjoy, and stuff like that, and they'll also at some point be like just a general play and just have fun kind of world, rather than one that is all challenges. But I decided to start with challenges so I have a bit more structure. But yeah, so basically I'm going to just keep recording. There will be like cuts when like at around like 20-minute mark before the next video, but it will hopefully just be a solid recording, and then it'll be cut into different episodes. So it flows a little bit more naturally. I'm not as worried about time, so I don't have to like stress too much. This is something you can just put in the background. If you can stand my voice, you can just go in the background while you do something else. Like it's honestly probably what I should have been doing in the first place, because it's definitely something I'm more comfortable with. But right, I think I've had enough of rattling on. Let's. I'm also conscious of the fact that I haven't got a lot of food, and I know that these trees do sometimes give apples, but I don't know if that will be something that happens very often, and it is getting dark, so let's build these torches pretty quick. And also, I have, I've turned off phantoms. If you have been watching my videos, which at this point, I doubt it, I haven't uploaded anything in a little while, you will be very much aware of the fact that I do not like phantoms. They spook me out, they freak me out, they make the game not as fun as it could be. And ultimately, I want to have fun, and I want you guys to have fun watching me. So, I have turned phantoms off, so that way I can just relax and play the game the same way I did when I was a kid, just with a different texture pack. But, yeah, okay, come on, let's take down this tree. I did get a stupid tree for my first ever tree, but that is okay. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. I mainly just want to get the wood, and then I can make a little chest and everything like that. I'm very aware of the fact that I'm getting hungry, so before I started, I did set the world spawn. There we go, apple. The world spawn point as this island, like just where the tree essentially was, so that way I could, so that when I die. Not an if, when I die, I will just spawn straight back up here, rather than having to climb my way up everything. And there we go, we have completed one of the challenges. I can put this here, and I can also put one here, and here. Right, okay, so let me... Right, I didn't expect to get to this as quick as I thought I was going to, but that is completely okay. I'm going to roll the next challenge.
Yay! Well done for completing challenge 1. Hopefully nothing and no one got too burnt during that challenge. And if you're cheating, shame on you. Go back and make your torches before hearing this challenge. But assuming that you're not cheating and you're here legitimately, here is challenge number 2. And this one gives you quite a lot of creative freedom. You need to try and build a house. But for it to be considered a house, it needs to have a door and windows. You don't need loads of windows. Don't waste all your materials, but you need to have at least 2 or 3 windows. And yeah, you can be whatever shape you want it to be. You can use like any materials that are available to you, but it has to just have a door and windows and have a shelter, have a roof over it. So yeah, there's challenge number 2. Make a house with a door and windows.
Also, I managed to get the audio working for Minecraft, so hopefully you can hear it. So the next challenge is to build a house with a door and windows, at least 2. So I don't really know how to do this, because I am not a brilliant builder. It is not my strong suit in any stretch of the imagination, and I'm also quite limited with resources, and that will probably cause some problems as well. But we're gonna have fun with it, and we're gonna see what happens. But for now, I want to just focus on... I'm using a pickaxe. I want to focus on getting this tree cut down, getting as many resources as I can, and just seeing what happens as I go. I also want to be very careful, because I am clumsy. I am incredibly clumsy, both in real life and out of real life. If, I fall off of things, I'm very clumsy. So I'm fully expecting this to become more dangerous than it needs to be, purely because I'm an idiot. But yeah, we're going to just see what happens and take it from there. And yeah, okay, let's have a little look. I'm getting a lot more saplings than I thought. I'm going to just get this pickaxe to break. I could use it as fuel, but I don't particularly want to. I've not got a whole lot to cook. So, I want to wait for this to clear as much as possible before I put down the new tree. Oh, and one other thing that you are probably not aware of is that hasn't come up, but I'm also terrified of bees in Minecraft and in real life. So if there are bees, be prepared to see me squeal like a baby and probably run away. And yeah, but I'm really hoping that I don't get many bees, like beehives, when I'm growing trees. I know it is completely random. I know it is out of my control. I'm also going to just expand this so I don't lose as much as I probably am. I know it is out of my control. I know all of that. Doesn't make me any less scared. I don't know if it's... And also playing with audio makes it a bit harder because it is mainly the buzzing that is what scares me. Hey, I'm working on it. I will get through it eventually. But yeah, let's get some more cobble, and then we can expand that little bit of the island there, and then I hopefully won't lose many saplings and apples, because, like I said, resources are quite limited. I can't touch the ground. I know when Squid did this, he was actually going down, and as if he was in water, he was fine. And if I might end up doing the same, but for now I don't know. But yeah, let's just see what happens. But yeah, I get really bored of mining cobblestone. So do you. I'm guessing, watching me do it. But that's unfortunately going to be the reality of me not editing this as much. But I'm going to try and be as entertaining as I can whilst I'm doing incredibly boring and mundane tasks. There, that's a bit quicker. I think I will just burn the pickaxe because it is annoying me having to go that slowly with a wooden pickaxe when I have a stone one in my inventory. But yeah, I'll do. But yeah, no, I'm really hoping that you guys enjoy this as much as I hopefully will. No, 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 no. Okay. Just gonna unburn my bottom. I really hope that you guys enjoy this as much as I am hopefully going to, and I hope that it is a better format for me and ultimately for you as well, because it will be something you can just, like, there'll be no cuts, there'll just be videos that are trimmed down from longer sessions, so it will just be me playing as naturally as I can. But yeah, so I need to build a house, but I really want to just try and get as much stuff as I can from here. And I also know that, like, the more I expand, the more likely mobs will spawn up here, which I know I will eventually need, but right now I don't want it. Again, if you have watched anything, you will know that I'm not brilliant in combat. I learnt to play Minecraft on creative mode. So mobs and that lot scare me. I think a lot of it does come from the element of surprise that creepers have and the noise that, like, they make. I'm quite sensitive to sound. But ultimately, I think, where is a better place to confront the fact that I will squeal like a baby the second I wind up in combat than when I have to fight on an island? But hey, I'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, this is hopefully gonna go okay. So let's just expand the island a little bit so then I can catch anything that kind of falls. I'm really hoping that this next tree doesn't give me a beehive, because I don't think I will cope. I will squeal. I will just not be okay. And that is okay. It is okay to be scared of things. He says, knowing that if it does happen, he will most likely be going into creative mode just to destroy it and without any consequences, because that is the extent we're talking of fear here. But I will try and not be scared if it happens, and I will, like, I promise that is the only thing I will be doing in creative mode, destroying beehives, and a lot of that will most likely be on camera. So, you know, but yeah, I really want to just get those leaves to go away, but they won't. I'm going to just put some torches here and here, and that is fine. I'm also going to, I'm gonna move this so that it's not on the edge of the island, and then I can actually excavate this a little bit more, and then I can like create the cobblestone generator a little bit better without worrying about burning my crafting table. But yeah, so how did I do this last time? Okay, so I went down here, went one down here, and then I went one. I don't want to lose the sand. There we go. And like that. There we go. Okay, so like that. I'm also going to create a chest because, again, when I eventually die, I would like to keep as many valuable items as I can in a chest. Don't need the enchanting table, can't make the enchanting table. But yeah, let's just see what happens. The village down there is quite tempting, but I know I can't go down there. But it's fine, I will be okay. But yeah, okay, right. Let's put all of this up here. Let's put all that in there. I'm gonna keep half of the saplings on me, and then I can just plant some more as I go. I've got another dirt block which I might place down so I can have another tree growing rather than wasting more time. But yeah, let's just there we go, like that, and then like that, and like that. Okay, right. Let's see what happens, please. No bees. I don't have the brain space for that at the minute. But yeah, is there anything that you guys want to see me do? Like, is there any kind of like series you want to see me try, or if you just want to listen to me do stuff like this where I don't edit it as much, where it is just me talking and like playing the game same way I did when I was a kid, I'm happy to do that as well. Like, as much as it is my channel, I want to create things that you guys want to watch. So yeah, just let me know what you come up with, and also if there are any like silences where I'm not talking and just doing, I will do my best to do like voiceovers of like, I don't know, Reddit stuff or like stuff like that, and then that way it isn't just silence, because I don't like silence as much as the next person. And there's also only so much of only so much I can talk about when I'm just cutting down trees or dealing with cobblestone. But like the house, where do I want to? So I want to keep it as far away from this as possible because it's most likely going to be made out of wood. But I honestly don't really know. I don't know how big I want it to be. I know it's got to have like windows and doors and everything like that, but I don't know if I want it to like. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want it to be like multi-floor, or if like, because I know the chances are I will wind up making a different house when I need to. And I also know that at some point I will need to most likely make a mob spawner, which again, such a boring task. If any of you have ever made a mob spawner, you know it takes an incredibly long time, so it might be something that I do when I'm not recording, and like I record like little snippets of it, or like record it, just speed it up and slap it on top of me talking. Also, I hope that the music isn't too loud. I don't usually play with music in games, but I thought, why not? Seeing as this will be mostly me talking, I might as well give you something to listen to that isn't just my voice. But yeah, okay, right. Let's continue expanding out this way, and then I will just sort of take it from there. I want to have like a platform that is well lit for now, and then when I need to do the tasks that require like mobs and stuff, I will, you know, act accordingly and scream a lot, I'm guessing. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to build a little platform out here, and then I can... Ooh, hello. I'm going to build a little platform out here, and then I can build my house on the end bit here, and then it's far away from various different things. So again, like if mobs spawn on that bit, like I'm not near it. I will probably have to make it a little bit wider of a path so I can just avoid the generator. But equally, I will eventually move it to somewhere, just because that feels like a smart and safe choice. But yeah, okie dokie. Let's just kind of remove this a little bit, and then this tree has a... Oh, apple! I was hungry, and I burnt my butt a little bit with the generator earlier, so it was nice to have an option to eat and regenerate my health a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to just do a bunch of this stuff, and yeah, so it's definitely, like, weird. Okay, we're going to crouch. It's definitely a bit weird, like, having two generators, especially because it is just me on this island. It'll most likely always be just me. Like, I think it will probably be just me for a little bit, if not all of it. So it may be a case of I just downsize to one generator and then take it from there. But it all depends on what happens. But yeah, I'm going to just smash through this and get on with it. But I really hope that you guys do enjoy this, like I've said, and that, like, I don't know, I want to, given how scary the world is at the minute, I want to give myself something that is familiar, and I also want to give people who probably have searched for Squid Sky Island Challenge something that they can watch and just sort of, it's new, but it's familiar, and it doesn't feel as intense as it potentially could be. But I don't know. Honestly, if you want to see more of this, just let me know, and I will do that. Or I will do it anyway, and no one will watch. But yeah, so I'm going to do this. It is getting slightly darker now. It's like around midday, but that is okay. Damn. Do you see what I mean? I'm just clumsy. I jump around. No. I'm going to just stay crouched for a little bit longer. Right, okay. Let's go 1, 2,